Recruiters on LinkedIn are officially losing it. Every week, there is a new post explaining why you are unemployed, written by someone who hasn't applied for a job since Obama's first term. They're out there dropping motivational quotes, moral lectures, and philosophical advice on authenticity, while real candidates are struggling to get seen by a boss. So today we're going to look at some of these masterpieces and try to make sense of this parallel universe. Our first philosopher king of LinkedIn, Mohit, present the 90-day job search game plan. Step 1, apply to 500 roles. Step 2, cry. And step 3, apply again. So apparently if you apply to 500 jobs, you might, if the stars align, get 10 interviews and 3 offers. Translation? You need to become a full-time spam bot just to get noticed. Be active from 9 to 6, it says, because recruiters post opening fast. Oh, thank you, Mohit. I'll just dedicate banker hours to refreshing LinkedIn and praying to the algorithm gods. If effort alone got jobs, every overworked graduate would be a VP by now. But some people actually took this advice seriously and built robots to do it for them. Rahul built an AI agent to apply for jobs and prep for interviews because when recruiters treat you like a system, you become one. He connected his resume to Glassdoor and 8N, and Perplexity basically built a mini Skynet to find out why no one called him back. Imagine explaining this to your junior colleagues down the line on how you build a career in this company.
Well, I didn't apply for a job in this company, but my AI assistant did, and it worked out pretty well afterwards.
We've officially reached latest stage capitalism. Humans pretending to be robots, applying to companies run by humans, pretending to be algorithms. But while candidates are turning into machines, some recruiters are still losing it and turning into mystics. Liz here says she always requests references before sending a candidate to an interview because apparently her intuition isn't enough. She needs a 3-part documentary about your personality first. But before I send you to an interview, I must consult the elders. Your AI bot applies to 500 roles and your poor references are on permanent hostage call loop. Recruiters want trust, I get it. But they don't trust their own judgment. Recruiters are still losing it, which explains why half of LinkedIn sounds like an HR theme astrology for you. And if that wasn't absurd enough, meet Doug, a senior professional who just got mathematically rejected by the system he's supposed to work with. Doug isn't a fresh graduate or an entry-level applicant. He's a recruiter and delivers candidates to the pipeline, someone who literally delivers outcome for a living. And yet, when he applied for a recruiting manager role, he got this message. Your resume scored 32% out of the 80 threshold required for submission. The man's been recruiting top talent for years, but apparently he doesn't meet the delivery expectation of the ATS. You know hiring is broken when the people who build teams can't even get past the software designed to help build them. Doug didn't fail an interview. He failed an algorithm multiple quiz. This is what happens when recruiting replaces judgment with scoring and experience with formatting. And while experienced individuals like Doug gets downgraded for missing a keyword, other recruiters are preaching the gospel of authenticity. Shakir, my authenticity guru, he doesn't believe in algorithm, he believes in energy alignment. Highlight only 5 skills you're truly great at, focus on your true professional story, and next time you update your resume, Take a deep breath and ask, is this truly you? Thank you, Shakir. Finally, a recruiter who doesn't use ATS. He uses the law of attraction. Because clearly, if you just manifest your job offer through honesty and minimalism, hiring managers will telepathically fill your integrity through LinkedIn keywords. Now, tell me, aren't recruiters losing it? Every recruiter post is like a different religion. One says, hustle harder. The next says, be authentic. One says, beat the ATS. Another says, ignore it. And somehow, it's your fault if none of it works. But even if you somehow make it through all that chaos and land an interview, don't you dare ask for feedback. Our final philosopher, Gergely, once, don't ask for feedback on this spot, because apparently feedback burns calorie. Poor Gergely, he just spent 30 minutes digesting your soul, and now you're asking him to articulate thoughts? The audacity. You've applied to 500 jobs, landed 10 interviews, and one recruiter is too emotionally fragile to say you have talked too much about Excel. Please, Gergely, cut the applicants some slack, or at least ghost them faster. At this point, he shared a robot finger that says something. Apparently it's honest feedback, but apparently I'm not cool enough to get it. Here is the truth. Recruiters aren't evil. They're just trapped in a broken system. A broken system that rewards volume over judgment, filters over fairness, and performance post over actual empathy. But until that changes, I'll be here reading their posts, losing my mind, and maybe helping you survive the chaos. Because if recruiters are losing it, the least we can do is laugh and learn how to win in spite of it. If you want to see how to flip this madness in your favor, even in the age of AI, click here to plunge into my other videos where I show you how to do it step by step.